The ocean is a vast and dangerous place where survival is a constant challenge for all creatures. Top predators have evolved specialized hunting techniques to catch their prey, while creatures lower on the food chain have developed their own unique defenses to avoid becoming an easy meal. Many mollusks rely on hard shells to protect themselves, but octopuses, despite being mollusks, abandoned their shells long ago during their evolutionary history. This leaves them vulnerable to being caught and eaten by larger predators. However, these fascinating creatures have some of the smartest brains in the animal kingdom and a set of incredible defense strategies. These abilities not only help them survive in complex environments, but also allow them to outsmart and evade their predators. So, what are some of the octopus's coolest survival tricks? Let's dive in and take a closer look. Squids, octopuses, and cuttlefish are among the few animals on Earth capable of changing their skin color in the blink of an eye. These marine creatures are the ultimate masters of camouflage, using their remarkable abilities to hide from predators like sharks and dolphins. Check out this video showing an octopus in action. As it approaches an object, its body instantly changes color. But that's not all. Its skin texture can also transform to match the bumps and ridges of the surrounding rocks and coral. In just a split second, the octopus blends seamlessly into its environment. If you're not paying close attention, you might miss it entirely. What makes an octopus's camouflage so extraordinary isn't just how accurate it is, but also how fast it happens. They're the quickest camouflagers in the animal kingdom, able to alter their color and skin texture in just 1/10 of a second. For comparison, a chameleon takes over 20 seconds to change its color. One researcher even observed an octopus performing this remarkable trick 177 times in just 1 hour. But the mimic octopus, found near Indonesia, takes camouflage to the next level. Not only can it change color, but it also imitates other, more intimidating sea creatures to scare off predators. This includes copying their shapes, movements, and behaviors. Scientists have recorded it mimicking more than 15 different animals, including sea snakes and lionfish. In one instance, the mimic octopus pretended to be a venomous flatfish to discourage predators from messing with it. Octopuses are true escape artists. With no bones in their bodies, they're incredibly soft and flexible. The only hard part of their anatomy is the beak near their mouths, which means they can squeeze into all kinds of tight spaces as long as the opening is just slightly bigger than their eyes and beak. Check out this video. As an octopus slips into a narrow opening, its large head and body compress to about 1/10 of their original size. When predators are in hot pursuit, this ability allows octopuses to quickly find safety in rock crevices or coral caves, using their squishy bodies to hide in places where most other creatures couldn't even fit. One of the octopus's most iconic defense tactics is releasing ink. When threatened, they eject a cloud of dark ink into the water, creating a smoky screen to temporarily blind and distract predators. Octopus ink is made up of two main ingredients. The first is melanin, the same pigment that gives color to human skin, hair, and eyes. The second is mucus, which affects the ink's texture and how it spreads in the water. An octopus will eject ink when threatened, but there's more than one way to do it. Sometimes they release ink in a puff. This ink has less mucus, so it spreads through the water quickly. The cloud of ink distracts enemies. Then the octopus can escape. Sometimes an octopus will squirt out ink with more mucus. That makes the ink thicker. It can look like long ropes. Some scientists think this ink looks like jellyfish tentacles. The octopus can hide behind the ink to escape. Some octopuses, squids, and cuttlefishes eject ink in thick spurts that look like their own body shapes. Then they can dart away and leave the fake body behind to confuse their enemies. That fake out is called a pseudomorph. A few cephalopods go a step further. Their ink has a chemical that irritates an enemy's eyes. It can also make it hard for them to smell. Octopuses have an incredible ability to regenerate their arms. When a predator latches onto one, the octopus can voluntarily let go of the injured arm to distract the attacker and make its escape. The detached arm doesn't go to waste. It keeps wriggling and squirming, grabbing the predator's attention while the octopus safely swims away. And the best part? That lost arm will grow back, good as new, in just a few months. This ability isn't unique to octopuses. Other animals like starfish, lizards, and some amphibians can regenerate lost limbs too. But octopus regeneration is on another level. Unlike a lizard's regrown tail, which often has limited functionality and may look a bit off, an octopus's new arm is a perfect replica of the original. It comes complete with fully functional suckers, nerves, and muscles, seamlessly restoring the arm's capabilities. Here's how it works. 3 days after losing an arm, the octopus develops a small knob where the arm was severed. By day 11, this knob becomes a protrusion. By day 17, a tiny hook-like structure begins to form. After 55 days, scientists can see a miniature version of the arm. By 130 days, the new arm is fully grown and identical to the original. This remarkable ability to regenerate perfectly functioning limbs gives the octopus yet another survival advantage in the dangerous world of the ocean. It's nature's ultimate reset button. Beyond their biological defense mechanisms, octopuses are also famous for their intelligence. Despite being relatively primitive mollusks, they're incredibly smart, smarter than most higher vertebrates. Combined with their alien-like appearance, it's no wonder some people joke that octopuses might be extraterrestrial beings. These clever creatures can navigate complex mazes and even use their arms to unscrew jar lids to access food. YouTuber Mark Rober once filmed an octopus solving a maze he designed and successfully unlocking a safe filled with tasty treats. Octopuses also know how to use tools, a skill typically associated with primates. In the documentary Blue Planet, one octopus was shown sticking discarded shells and stones onto its body for camouflage and protection against sharks. The coconut octopus, which lives in tropical waters of the Western Pacific, takes this a step further. It collects coconut shells for shelter and defense, carrying them along when it moves. When it stops, it reassembles the shells into a protective hideout. This behavior is considered the first documented evidence of tool use in invertebrates. And their ingenuity doesn't stop there. In one incredible scene, an octopus caught by a shark uses its arm to block the shark's gills, cutting off its ability to breathe. As the shark releases its grip in a panic, the octopus seizes the moment to escape. With their smarts and creativity, octopuses prove they're not just survival experts, but also some of the most fascinating minds in the animal kingdom. Here's a fact about octopuses that might surprise you. Every single species of octopus is venomous. Their saliva contains cephalotoxin, which can paralyze their prey. But don't worry, most octopus bites are harmless to humans, causing only swelling and pain. For the majority of octopuses, venom is a hunting tool. When targeting mussels, they drill a small hole in the shell, inject their venom, and wait for the mussel to become paralyzed before prying open the shell and eating the meat inside. However, the blue-ringed octopus is an exception. It's one of the most dangerous animals in the ocean, and its venom is lethal to humans. This species uses its venom more for defense than hunting. When threatened, it displays bright blue rings as a warning to predators, signaling that it's highly toxic. Fortunately, blue-ringed octopuses are not aggressive and will only bite if provoked or accidentally stepped on. Over the past 100 years, there have been only 3 recorded deaths caused by blue-ringed octopus bites, but there have been many near-death experiences. The venom of a blue-ringed octopus contains tetrodotoxin, the same toxin found in pufferfish. It acts quickly, causing muscle weakness and paralysis. Victims can die from respiratory failure, as the toxin prevents oxygen from reaching the brain. According to the CDC, there's currently no antidote for tetrodotoxin. Medical care involves supportive measures, like using a ventilator if the victim is unable to breathe independently. The octopus's ability to survive in the dangerous ocean world is deeply tied to its diverse defense mechanisms. Over millions of years of evolution, these strategies have made octopuses true masters of survival, allowing them to thrive for more than 500 million years and counting.